Chapter 1. My name is Lauren Mitchell, a nurse who gives everything she has to strangers every night. After 18 hours on the hospital floor, blood on my sleeves and fatigue in my bones, I only wanted a shower and a bed. Instead, when I came home, the locks had been changed. My stepmother opened the door with a smile that cut like glass and told me I owed her $36,000 to step inside. Her daughter stood behind her in my hoodie, filming me for TikTok while neighbors peeked from their windows. I stood there on the porch of the only place that ever felt safe, humiliated and abandoned by the people who should have protected me. They thought they had won, but they didn't know that hidden in the silence of the past was a truth strong enough to shatter everything they believed. I dragged myself up the front steps, the night air still clinging to my scrubs, the sharp smell of disinfectant and stale coffee woven into my skin after an 18-hour shift at St. Mary's. My eyes felt swollen from fatigue, every blink heavier than the last. I wanted nothing more than to drop my bag inside the hallway, kick off my shoes, and collapse on the old couch that had carried me through countless nights like this. I slid the key into the lock out of habit, expecting the familiar click. It stopped cold. The key refused to turn. My stomach twisted. I tried again, pushing harder, rattling the knob. The metal scraped, refusing to budge. For a moment, I thought exhaustion was playing tricks on me. Then I noticed the edges of the lock. Shiny, new, brass, where there should have been old, dull steel. Someone had changed it. The door opened a crack. Linda Carter stood framed in the sliver of light from the living room, her robe tied loosely around her waist, lips pursed in a practiced sneer. Just behind her, Kayla leaned against the wall, phone in hand, the glow lighting up her smirk. Linda's voice was flat, like she had rehearsed it. "You want to come in, Lauren? $36,000 in back rent. Pay up and maybe we'll talk." For a beat, I could only stare. Back rent. The words rang hollow, absurd. This was the house my father had raised me in, the house my mother decorated for Christmas with hand-stitched stockings, the only constant in a life that had demanded sacrifice. My chest tightened, not from shock alone, but from the sting of betrayal. "You changed the locks." My voice cracked, dry from the hospital's recycled air. Linda tilted her head, feigning sympathy. "Actions have consequences," she said, drawing out each word as if I were a slow child. Kayla giggled, raising her phone. The faint